If I put off weed whacking any longer, I'm going to need a chainsaw. 16 days. Got some catching up to do, don't I? Yep, 16 days since I've been out on good old Josie. And I'm actually just going to do a quick ride this morning. I might go for another one later. And I think, as I mentioned in the last video, well, my big camping trip was last week. And due to the weather, I'd pretty much decided that I wasn't going to take Josie and the camper up. It'd probably make more sense to take the pick-em-up truck. And looking back, one of the best decisions I ever made. Yeah, boy, we had a couple nice days. But we had the gamut of New England weather, let me tell you. A couple days where it didn't get out of the 60s, was in the 40s at night. Yep, we had a couple hot days. And we had a couple days that were okay, but damn, we had rain, or some rain, just about every damn day for a period of time. Maybe twice it didn't rain. And we had 2 major thunderstorms go through. Holy moly. Second one, I swear to God, it was a microburst. People were claiming it made the news. But it felt like it actually, I rented a camper, and I think it's a 32-foot long camper. And I swear to God, at one point it felt like it moved. It was definitely rocking and rolling. Yeah. We had 10 campers in our crew, and a couple others that we know that are full-time up. They're seasonals at this campground. And we ended up losing 2 awnings, 3 10x20 easy ups, 1 12x12 easy up. We had a big branch fall down on another camper, and we had to do big inspection to make sure there weren't any cracks and leaks. I think he survived. We deemed he survived. Yeah, one of the awnings was on a brand new camper. God, beautiful camper. And ended up putting some cracks in the roof of the camper where it hit, so sealed those up. Another one of our friends' campers had a couple trees hit it, awning ripped off, tree hit it, and totally dinged up one side of it. And a couple campers down towards the bottom of the hill. Most of our campsites are up towards the top of the hill where this is, and they actually had to cut people out of the camper. There were 2-3 trees that came down and surrounded the camper, and they were stranded. Yeah. A couple days later when I was leaving, I looked, and here's a 6-inch deep rut right beside my truck. It's like, oh, thank God that didn't wash out anymore. Oh, this feels good. Good. Yeah, boy. And then when we didn't have thunderstorms, the rain, it never just rained, it freaking downpoured. I don't know how many of you have been watching the news, but New England's flooded. Take a cruise down here by the Pemmy, check out the water levels. Normally this time of year it's not very high, but it was flowing pretty good the other day when I crossed it. Yeah, all in all. Oh wow, look at that. It is totally flooded. Holy moly. Yeah, that doesn't even get that high in the springtime usually. Yeah, through it all, we lost equipment, but no campers were injured. Well, except that one night that we started doing shots. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a fun night. They're having a nice conversation with this one guy. Suddenly he goes, stands up and zigzags his way back to his camper. Good thing it's a 5-mile-an-hour speed zone. Oh God. Okay, he was talking fine, then when he said something and it came out in Swahili, and next thing I know he's leaving. Yep. It was a fun night. Fun. I'm trying to make fun of the weather, but it's actually been very devastating. There are people losing houses and villages getting cut off, and sections of fairly major roads that are washed out for quarter, half mile. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I'm wanting to get my little camper out and go again, but here's the forecast for the next 14 days. And so far, every one of those ones that has said scattered thunderstorms, there's been one massive one that goes through, and yeah, you may have that one day, but that one that goes through is wreaking all kinds of havoc. It's not a 10-minute storm. They often last an hour, 2 hours. Oh, yeah. Yippers. Definitely crazy times. Lightning strikes so close, a hair on the arm stands up. Sleet coming down sideways. Well, sleet going sideways. It's not even coming down, except for after it bounces. So yeah, that's where I've been for 16 days. Should be back to my abnormal schedule. We're getting a few more rides in. Hopefully getting another couple camping trips in. These guys are getting together for another 10 days over in Maine, and that place doesn't have any campers I can rent, and if they did, it'd probably cost me $3,000. So I love you guys, but so I'm looking into trying to get a tent site, or I'm gonna call and see if they'll let me set up on the corner of somebody else's site, one of my friend's sites. I'm pretty sure they will. They'll charge me full tent rate sites, and tent rate sites are $70 a night. So, I'm literally just watching the weather. I'm not going to go over if there's not at least a couple days where it looks like won't get sobbed. Wow, look at that. This is what I was afraid of. Josie's brakes still work pretty good. Gravel with a couple potholes that you disappear in. I'm going to go back to Muzak, and I'll chat at you if something big happens or comes along. Just try to enjoy the rest of my little ride.